Wesley saw. Anyway, Jan Nepomniachtchi is going for 6d3, which is very popular system nowadays. And then it's really, I mean, it is a Ruy Lopez, but at the same time, it has a lot of similarities in terms of ideas, in terms of plans with the Giocopiano Italian, right? d7, d6, a3, castles, knight to c3. So you could actually get this one as an anti-martial setup, right? But in this case, you would have the pawn on d2, the rook on e1, I suppose. Anyway, that certainly is a theoretical position. b4, bishop takes on a2, knight takes on a2. Well, some people prefer to take with the rook. I remember this being a move. Knight goes here, queen to... Wait. Was it? Oh no, bishop to g5, I'm guessing. That's the possible line. Bishop to g5, some queen d7, and so on. That was played recently. That was played in Grandchester finals by Maxime Chialagrave against Dingley Ren. So knight a2 this time, and knight a2 kind of stepping aside to let the c pawn move forward. Knight to d4. Now, if the knight would have been on c3 already, I would think white would take on d4. I know, well actually, yeah, wait a sec. So, the remark about this position, you don't want to take on d4 with your knight being on a2, right? That'd be just a bad piece. And unlikely to be relocated to any good squares anytime soon. But what surprises me that after knight c3, c6, you don't take on d4. Because this I would think to be an actual possibility. So you take, you go to e2. Point being, well, d4 pawn's hanging. If black plays c5, that creates quite a tense position here. So white captures, black perhaps recaptures back with the d pawn, and then white is supposed to hold the c4 square. Like, well, queen c2 isn't a great idea because of knight e4, so it falls tactically, but maybe queen b3. So point being, once again, it will be a conflict around the c4 square. So if black somewhat naively captures on c4, then white, I believe, is seriously better. So queen takes on c4, knight goes to g3, bishop goes to d2. As long as white keeps the blockade on c4, he'll enjoy his kingside majority, right? So knight g3, and then maybe f4, knight to f5, these kind of things. While for black, it'll be not easy to push c5, c4. So that was an alternative, right? And the other thing is black could have captured on c4, but then knight takes d4. Looks very nice for white. Attacking c6, opting to put the knight on f5. Yeah, so instead bishop e3 was played. Knight f3, queen to c8, h3, queen to e6, and after rook f to c1, the game was agreed a draw. So we'll see a tiebreak tomorrow. That's, well, half an hour game again. Half an hour game. And I don't even know what to say, to be honest. Because for Jan, yes, I understand he is considered to be rapid and blitz specialist. But so is, pun intended, so is Wesley So, right? So Wesley So is very good in rapid and blitz. And I believe there was a drawing of lots for the color of, who's going to play white in tomorrow's tiebreak. But since the arbiter was turned his back at the camera, I don't really know what was the result of this drawing of lots. Wait a sec, is this a draw? Is this, I mean, there is still no official confirmation on this being a draw. So I'd better wait. Could it be that there is some sort of a, yeah, that's already drawing of lots for the colors, so that certainly is a draw. And yeah, Nepo disqualified for a dress code, say people in the chat. No, Nepo is smartly dressed this time. For the haircut, you could argue, but once again.